Hey there Aries, welcome to your weekly tarot reading for March 13th to the 19th. Let's check out what may be on the cards for you. So I'm going to jump in and get your first energy, and it is the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so you are reevaluating here, Aries. You might be sort of reflecting on what you've achieved so far in this situation. Seven of Pentacles, not bad, but it's not quite yet the 9 or the 10 of Pentacles, you know, that real success or that real happiness. So with the Pentacles, it can be around your stability, your security, your abundance, your home, you know, that kind of financial success. We'll have to keep going. Sometimes with the Seven of Pentacles, Aries, you're weighing up, well, look, you know what, I've worked so hard at this. Am I getting back, you know, something even for the energy that I've put in? So let's keep going and see what you're reevaluating. I've got the Four of Cups. Okay, Aries, this is the energy where, you know, maybe you've kind of become at a bit of a stalemate in the situation. Sometimes you're feeling a little bit, you know, bored with it, or sometimes it's like, well, nothing's really happened, so I'll just kind of quietly quit this. I'm feeling into the complacency. Maybe the joy's gone out of it, or maybe that dream is just not really growing as much as you'd hoped. So the Four of Cups can be where we've sort of shut down to the idea, or maybe we're like, okay, well, I'm not going to take any more action then. Sometimes it's like, well, yes, I've been working hard, but there's a bigger dream burning within me that I'd like to move towards. Okay, well, let's see what this is about again. King of Wands, boom, okay. Fire sign energy in king form can be a Leo energy, or it may be you, Aries, needing to really, you know, step up again, re-engage, be the leader again. This is an entrepreneurial energy if you are trying to build something or get ahead in work career, climb the ladder, create some kind of business. And it's the energy of discernment. So Aries, it's saying, yeah, you've put in a lot of work and you've gotten a certain amount of results, but maybe not, you know, not all the seeds that you've planted are growing. So it might be a time to pull out those, you know, weeds, or, you know, remove your energy from what is not giving you the growth. That's what the King of Wands would do. It would really look and hone into what is actually working and what's not, and really put energy in those places. So let's get more info on this, Aries. Being an Aries myself, I am intrigued about this reading. So before I jump on in, to let you know, Aries, if you'd like a personal reading or healing, the first link down below will take you to my website where you can check those out. Grab my free Learn Tarot Quick Guide if you'd like to get started interpreting the cards for yourself, Aries. And if you do want to take things further with reading tarot or learning tarot and get a full foundation plus learn my signature process for reading the cards, the doors are open to the initiation. Join me on Instagram if you'd like daily readings from me, and I do pull cards for followers from time to time as well. So you will need to be there, Aries, when I put the shout out for that. Okay, let's get these cards out. I'm going to speed it up. See you in just a moment. Aries, these are your cards, and yes, I love the bottom row, you know, that the star coming through. Ace of Pentacles with the Page of Wands, there is some kind of very good news, some kind of new opportunity coming in. I feel like I've seen this flavor of readings for us over the last few weeks here, Aries. The energy seems to be similar here. It is a really great time for you to be making moves at the moment, Aries, with the astrology that we have around. If you are going to sort of sit in that Four of Cups energy, with what I'm seeing in the astrology, that could go on for quite a while. So this is the time to take action. This is the time for new decisions here. Now, I also feel like I've seen this Nine of Wands so much in our reading, and this is a real energy of, you know, you have been doing the work, Aries. You know, you're an Aries after all. You know, you've been putting the energy in, but I've got this saying going through my head. It's not about chasing every bus down the street. It's not about putting your energy or your fingers in all of the pies, because again, some of them won't perform, and what will happen is that you'll burn yourself out in the process. So what I'm feeling here, Aries, is that this is a real working smarter, not working harder energy. You've done the hard work approach, and that's resulted in this. The Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior who is starting to deplete, and you're sort of wondering, well, is there enough energy in the tank for me to actually get to where I'm trying to go here? Now, where are you trying to go to? I feel that it's the Ten of Pentacles. You've got a lot of pentacles, one, well, two, three. You've got a fair amount of pentacles here. I feel like you're trying to set yourself up, and that can be because there are goals with building a family, or investments, or just so that you can really be like on purpose and happy and doing your purpose work here. So it feels like you're needing to just do a bit of a stock take of what is working and what is not, and eliminating the drains here, and then you can reallocate and put a lot more energy into what's working. So say you've got 5 things and 2 of them aren't working, but you're spreading your 100% of available energy into each one of those, you've only got 20% going into each one. But if you get rid of those 2, then you can spread your 100% across 3 things. Now you've got, 33% going into them. So you can then, get a lot better results because you've got more fuel, more energy going into them. So if you hadn't realized, I am a numbers person as well, numbers and pictures. So I always like to think about things in terms of, the allocations of effort as well. So yeah, I mean, that's what I'm feeling, and that's going to conserve a lot of energy for you as well, Aries. I also feel there's a few things here with the 5 of Cups. There's been some disappointments and losses along the way. And that again is all learning about where not to put your energy. And sometimes it's not through your own doing, Aries, but again, it's part of the process. I also feel that you've lost some of your joy and happiness along the way, Aries. And it's like you need to get back to having fun with it. But how can you have fun with it when you're so burnt out all the time? So 5 of Cups here, it feels like, again, we need to let some things go here that are draining the energy or draining the resources. You could also replace it. I'm feeling more work career, but you could also replace this with friends or people that maybe, are the energy vampires that you're needing to release as well. So 5 of Cups, yeah, there might be some grieving for that. But again, you have to remember that you only have enough time and energy in this life, Aries, and you've got to spend it wisely, and how you spend it will determine the kind of results that you do get. So yeah, the crossroads, you are at the crossroads, or a stalemate at the moment with how things are growing and how things are going. So the decision making is here, the decision making time. So yeah, you might be experiencing some high emotions while you make those decisions, and you're going to need to do the old weighing it up here with the 2 of Pentacles, because you're juggling too many things at the moment. So the decision making process for 2 of Swords is always fact and logic first. We have to do the pros and cons list. We have to, if this is business, look at the numbers, what is delivering versus the effort, the energy that is going into it. And also we have to use our moon energy, our intuition, our gut feelings as to what is going to play well for us in the future. But what we really want to avoid is getting the emotions involved, because that can have us make decisions from a knee-jerk reaction, or from a trigger, from a place of fear of scarcity, fear of loss, fear of going back into that 5 of Cups. So fact, logic, and intuition. And because we are in Pisces season, Aries, it's going to be important for you to take off the blindfold and see with all of your eyes, your third eye, your eye of intuition, and of course, with the vision of clarity that you have, into all of the dark corners here. So there might have been some things that you've been brushing under the carpet or choosing not to see, be it in the energies and people around you, within yourself, or within this situation. So the Pisces energy is the moon, and it's about shining light into those dark corners so that then we can make better decisions that will illuminate the path forward for you. So yeah, there's no hiding this month, Aries. It's better to bring it all into the light. and allow it to guide you than not. Now, I'll have to say here, with the Ace of Pentacles coming through, we'll go there next, it really feels that there is some new energy coming in that's going to boost you here. Now, this could be a new injection of finance, this could be a new win of a client, a contract, or it could be a new job or promotion, pay rise, some kind of golden offer that has your name on it here, Aries, with the Ace of Pentacles. So again, I feel that you need to be looking, reaching out, creating the pathway for this to come in. The King of Wands energy with you here is always looking for opportunity, always discerning what's going to bring that success. So I feel that if you do seek and search, Aries, that there will be something that comes your way here. The Star says that can help you heal the situation, that can help, again, illuminate the path ahead. It feels like you're being guided in a slightly different direction here, Aries. I'm really resonating with this reading too. And yeah, it feels vulnerable because you've been in Nine of Wands. I'm just going to do it all and see what happens. But you're being encouraged to let some things go here and harness the energy. It's really about, you know, making it stronger here. The Star would also say, if you're wondering, like, what do I pursue here? What can I really do? The Star for me is a real energy of purpose. And if this is around work career for you, which I feel for most of you it is, I always talk about the blue flame energy when it comes to finding the things to follow. And that is your flame burns brightest, Aries, where your passions, skills and talents and experience line up. And in the middle of that Venn diagram, there is a hot spot where there'll be a series of things that really feel right, but they will also bring you the rewards. So you might want to, you know, like map that out and see how that looks for you. You know, the passions is, what can I talk about for hours? What just comes naturally and easy? What do I get lost in a flow state with? That's the Star energy. That's what Spirit's supporting you with. So it feels like there's a new path. Notice how this person's like tipping out the Two of Cups. Well, I'm having to send some things back to the earth that are not working, but wow, I'm going to hone in on what is, and that's going to have you just making some quantum leaps, Aries. This is quick progress, quick movement here. Of course, we don't want to move too fast with the Knight of Swords. It's about, you know, it really is about pacing yourself also, but I do think that things are going to speed up in the right direction for you. There could be a communication incoming that might just come in hot and fast here that takes you on a new direction, possibly from a Gemini. I also have Aquarius with the Star and Leo with the King of Wands. So Page of Wands, what I notice in this card here, Aries, is how they stand in the desert and they're noticing or discovering this wand of growth. There's new potential to be found here. So it's not like all is lost here. It feels like the Ace of Pentacles is adding to this in some way. But the Page of Wands for me is usually a good news message of opportunity that unlocks new potential, takes you on a new adventure, sometimes uncharted territory towards new growth. And it feels like that is going to get you back in the game from the Four of Cups, like feeling over it, disconnecting, feeling unsatisfied, to I'm proud of what I've created. I know I'm on the right path, and I'm taking a moment just to celebrate that. But with the Nine of Cups, this person's on that wooden bench. They're not resting too long, just long enough to acknowledge that. And then we're getting back into the work phase again, Aries, but not from the Nine of Wands where we're burning ourselves out chasing all those buses, but from a much more harnessed, focused place where we'll get the growth that is aligned to those areas. So Aries, yeah, it feels good. It feels good now I've gotten through this reading. Let's draw you an oracle card to close this out. Communication is key, and that's the new moon in Gemini. And remember, at the heart of the reading, the Knight of Swords is the minor arcana of Gemini. So you might need to have some conversations, Aries. This opportunity, this Ace of Pentacles, could come out of a conversation.
So definitely it's not a time to sort of be in your shell, not that you really do that, Aries, but get out there and talk to people. Balance spirituality and practicality, and this is the full moon in Pisces card. Remember, we're in Pisces season, so you're needing to be practical about this, Aries, not just sort of, you know, in the conceptual, in the spiritual, but, you know, taking that appropriate action. And that's going to help this personal issue come to resolution, full moon in Cancer, and have you come off this emotional roller coaster as well, Aries. So that's what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this reading, Aries. I hope it gave you some clarity, guidance, and insight. Team Aries, cheering you on as always, wishing you all the love and magic. Do take care. Bye for now.